In this lesson, we're going over the song Jesus Be the Name by Elevation Worship. So that first chorus will sound something like this. There's just something about your name. There's just something about your name. There's just something about your name that makes me cry holy. Oh, there is no other name. There is no other name. There is no other name. Jesus, you're worthy. Alright, so as you can see, we got capo on the 3rd fret here. We're playing chords in the key of C. So originally this song, if you want to sing it with the recording, if you want to sing it with the original song on YouTube, Spotify, whatever you listen to music on, you'd put the capo on the 1st fret and play these same chords. So that puts the guitar and the song in the key of D flat. That's the original one. I'm going to bring the capo up to the 3rd fret and play these same chords. It's just going to make it a little bit easier for me to sing and talk through and teach through in this lesson with capo on the 3rd fret. So just always remember, you can move this capo around to different frets and see what sounds best for your range and your singing. So for this song, again, we're in the key of C. I'm going to walk you through the chords that we need. We're going to need this C chord right here. And for these chords in the key of C, the C family, I'm keeping my pinky finger, and this will be a really good kind of tip for you if you're a beginner and you haven't played chords in the key of C much. This is kind of how I learned. I keep my pinky finger locked in on that high E string and my pointer finger locked in on that B string on the 1st fret for every single chord. So really, I'm just moving these 2 fingers around. This pointer finger and the pinky finger stays locked in on those 2 strings. So for the C, here we go. For the F, I'm just moving these 2 fingers down 1 string. Boom. For the D minor chord, I'm in that F. I just take my ring finger off and strum the bottom 4 strings. If you hit that 5th string, that's fine too. That's the easiest way to play a D minor. You can also do it like this if you want to, but that just requires a little bit more work getting your hands and your fingers back to the right position. So in this lesson and in most songs, I'm going to use this D minor. And then for that A minor, we're just moving the middle finger up 1 string. For the G over B, just moving that middle finger up 1 string. G over B. And then the last chord we need is a G chord. And then I'm just putting that ring finger right there. And you can mute that string right there, that A string, if you want to, and just play it like this. Or if you wanted to make it a little bit more challenging, you could arch your finger here a little bit so you can get that note in there. But as you saw with my little intro video, and as you'll see here, I just play this one. It's just much easier, and it sounds totally good. So there you have it. We're just keeping these 2 fingers locked in. C, F, D minor, A minor, G over B, G. So for this lesson, as usual, we're going to go over each part of the song. I'm going to have the chords and the lyrics up on the screen for each part of the song, so we can kind of walk through and talk through and teach through each section. If you need the chord charts to download, if you need to print them off, put them onto a PDF, make some notes and some strum pattern arrows, they're on my Patreon page, so you can head over there and use that as a resource. The link for that will be in the description down below. So I'm going to have those chord charts in the key of C. And then also, I know a lot of you like chords in the key of G. So the G chord, the C chord, the D chord, the E minor, the A minor. I have a separate one that I made in the key of G for this song also. So if you wanted to just play capo 6 and play those chords in the key of G, that would be in the original key of the song. So just an FYI for you, plenty of resources if you need them. All right, so this song is a big song. We got a lot of parts. I'm going to start off with finger picking through verse 1. Well, through the intro, verse 1, and chorus 1. A really simple picking pattern that just sounds really beautiful. And then we'll go into verse 2, chorus 2, the bridges, chorus 3, and we'll get into a couple of different strumming patterns. So for the intro, and yeah, we'll just start with the intro for now. This is what I would do for the picking. And I can sing your name for all my life, and still find more to love each time. Jesus be the name ever on my lips, sweeter every time that I call on it. Something about your name. Alright, so this is what I'm doing for those chords. I'm in my finger picking position right here. We're going to zoom in. I've done a bunch of lessons on finger picking, and I think I did a lesson 8 finger picking songs, or 8 songs, 1 finger picking pattern using this finger picking pattern. So like I said, there's tons of parts to this song that I want to get to, so I'm not going to go super in depth on this, but I've just got my thumb assigned to the top 3 strings here. I got my pointer finger on that G string, middle finger on the B string, ring finger and pinky finger kind of stabilizing this position right here, and I can also use that ring finger to pluck if I want to. So the pattern is just going to be the thumb, pointer finger, middle finger, pointer finger. So for the C, into the verse 1, your name for all, and still find more each time. Jesus be the name ever on my lips, it's sweeter every time that I call on it. And at the chorus, there's just something about your name. There's just something about your name. There's just something about your name that makes me cry holy. Oh, there is no other name. There is no other name. There is no other name. Jesus, you're worthy. And you, so that gets into verse 2. So just a note on that chorus, you're doing the same pattern. You're just doing it twice for each chord. So, there's just something about your name. Name. There's just something about your name. So if you need to go back and just kind of watch that, replay it if you need to. I'm sorry to zip through it so quickly, but we got a lot to cover in this lesson. So now let's get into verse 2. I want to get us into just a really, not a full strum pattern, but just kind of like an abbreviated, like open pattern to get things going. It'll be something like this. So just a down, 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 up, down, 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 up. You have been the friend who never left, and I won't forget your faithfulness. And Jesus be the name ever on my lips. Every time that I call on it, there's just something about your name. There's just something about your name. There's just something about your name that makes me cry holy. Oh, there is no other name. There is no other name. There is no other name. Jesus, you're worthy. So you'll do that twice, and the only change on this chorus from chorus 1 is they add an A minor in there right before the G. I'm going to choose not to add that A minor in there. It just kind of, you know, you don't have to do it. It sounds perfectly fine without it. It just kind of makes things a little bit more complex and complicated if you're a beginner. So I'm going to leave that up to you. But you're going to do that chorus twice. And then maybe on the second time through that chorus, you add a little bit more rhythm and do this strum pattern. Down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up. Oh, there's just something about your name. There's just something about your name. Oh, there's just something about your name that makes me cry holy. Oh, there is no other name. There is no other name. There is no other name. Jesus, you're worthy. Into the instrumental, same chords. So you can, I'm going to just kind of give it to you as far as what kind of strumming and building you want to do for that part. You can kind of do what I was doing there, just kind of those down strums like that. But for the bridge, I would, you know, get into kind of using that driving pattern and then also using that down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up pattern, kind of combining the two. So obviously we're starting off the bridge a little bit softer and we're building it. So Jesus, your name is like the morning light, the one the darkness can't deny, the resurrection and the life. Jesus, Jesus, your name can save, your name can heal, your name can make the storm be still. You never fail, you never will. Jesus, Jesus, the bread of life, broken for us, the wounded one, the worthy one, the first, the last, and soon to come. Jesus, Jesus, the King who overwhelmed the grave, the Lord who will forever reign, and name above all other names. Jesus, Jesus be the name. Oh, Jesus be the name. Jesus be the name that gets all the glory. Oh, Jesus be the name. Jesus be the name. Oh, Jesus be the name that gets all the glory. Instrumental. Oh, 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 Jesus. Do that again. So then that goes into, I think, chorus 3. This is where the song can get really like long and it goes into a bunch of different parts. So that's where I'm going to end the teaching part. You can, you know, download the chord charts and follow along if you want to play that full like 8 or 9 or 10-minute video. But just that strum pattern that I was doing there for the bridge, the second half of the bridge and the chorus, when you're really kind of building, it's just down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down. It's like the morning light, the one, and the resurrection in the light, Jesus. Your name can sing, your name can heal. Na na na, the storm be still, but never fail, never will, Jesus. And you just kind of gradually build it. Na 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 the name above all other names, Jesus. Oh, Jesus be the name. Jesus be the name. Jesus be the name. He gets all the glory. So once you really get moving and you hear the kind of the full band rolling, then you can just kind of do some of those 16th note patterns, the up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. All right, so I know I threw a ton out there at you for the song, the finger picking, all the different strumming patterns for an already long song. So just if you have questions, definitely just leave a comment down below, leave a question below. I'll definitely see it and get back to you. But that shows you more or less kind of a template for this song. Again, the chord charts for the song in the key of C and also the G chords is on my Patreon page. Link for that is in the description down below. Hope this helps you out. See y'all in the next one. Love you, bye.